Good day, everyone. This is Stuart, Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. It's a beautiful morning here in the Canadian Maritimes. I make videos on this channel to create situational awareness of things that are going on in ham radio. And I'm going to share with you a little bit of a personal story. So believe it or not, yes, believe it or not, at one time in my life, in the corporate world, it was all about me. Look how great I am. Look at all the things I achieved, and look at all this wonderful stuff I created. And I carried that over to ham radio as well. Look at all my certificates. Look how many contacts I had. Look how well I did in this contest. And yes, believe it or not, I slip back into that mindset every once in a while. I do. We're all weak. Every one of us has a weakness, and mine was my ego and self-promotion. But I'm getting more aware. I'm getting more aware of that and really trying hard to do less of it. Yeah, like I said, I sometimes slip back and get into it, but I like to do things now a little bit more on the QT, a little more quieter, a little more in the background. I do, believe it or not. Yes, I do. I have a YouTube channel, but the YouTube channel is not really to show you how great I am, and don't get me wrong, I'm not great, but I'm using that in a general term. I'm weak like everybody else. I have my weaknesses, I have my strengths. But how do you feel? Do you turn off people who, put every certificate they get from POTA or Worldwide Flora and Fauna or their ham radio club, or pictures of them with trophies, or YouTube videos where all they do is show you how great they are? Like I said, in my ham radio videos, when I go out to a POTA site, I really like to show the surroundings and how to get in there and how to activate it. Not necessarily how many QSOs I get. I get lots of QSOs because I have some good operating practices, but it's not about that. It's not about that whatsoever. And like I said, I sometimes fall back into those behaviors. But what do you think about all these? And I'm not going to say there's tons of them. There's a few who put every certificate they get from POTA on their Facebook profile, or in the POTA Facebook group, or the Worldwide Flora and Fauna Facebook group. I like to showcase a few, like when I work countries and stuff like that, or nice contacts I make. But how do you feel about that? Do you gravitate to it, or are you repelled by it? I can tell you one thing, since I've changed my YouTube channel for being less about me and more about the things and experiences that I have. Not things that I have physically, but the things that I see and do and the experiences I have. We've had some good growth on the channel. People are engaged, people are coming, people are growing, people are sending me emails thanking me for making such good content that it gravitates to them, or it work. There's a blue jay on my feeder there. Hey, content that resonates. That's the word, resonates with them. And then I see some other YouTube channels that are just kind of, it's a guy in his car talking on the radio for an hour, and then telling you how his stats are, and I don't know. Just tell me what you feel about that. I'd be interested to know your feelings. This is Stuart, Victor Echo 9 Charlie Foxtrot. I'm working really hard to improve my own situational awareness and bringing great content to you. All your comments help. Trust me, I read every single one of them. We'll see you guys in the next video.